Honestly, just start recording now. We can.
Yeah, no, I did. I just pressed it. We're live, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nah, TikTok has baddies though. Like it's good. You can go from the TikTok.
TikTok has baddies. Is that what you said?
Hey, there's over 100 million followers. Like,
dude,
like they have
TikTok is wild, bro.
But
TikTok
it's like you can curate your
problematic
For
for
You
you.
page to have mainly baddies on it. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they design it for you, so.
Yeah.
I mean, you tell them what you like, so, and they give it to you.
Yeah, they're just gonna take your data, steal it, and sell it to other companies without your permission. I mean, it's all good.
I mean,
Yeah, we're not gonna get Steve on TikTok.
I mean, it's all good. I mean, if that's what y'all want, if that's what y'all like, I mean, go ahead.
I think we got shadow banned.
Honestly.
Probably did. I mean,
Bro, because like our first like 6 videos got like 2,000 plus views, and then like 2 of them got like less than 500, and like one of them got 20.
we could have got shadow banned already.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we did
got racist
post
content.
something about period sex, and they posted something about the 60 shots in 60 minutes.
No, no, I did. Yeah, I did post that.
And then you also posted a video of Steve from the.
Well, that was actually a funny clip though. That's what the thing was.
Dude,
Yeah,
see,
That was
listen.
one of the best. Like
y'all should put a star over
Listen,
the.
if you are
y'all
getting
should-
censored, you are doing something right.
That's true.
That was a.
That's true. If you're getting censored, you're doing something right.
Y'all should have put a star instead of the E. That's where y'all messed up. You have to censor the word sex.
Oh
So-
yeah, you do, because you have to do like segs or something like that. Like that's
Yeah.
what everybody uses.
It's like
is
it's like on YouTube.
SEGGS for whatever reason.
What?
Yeah, people call like sex like segs so they don't get like shadow banned and shit like that.
Or you
Yeah.
put the star instead of the E.
Is that what the kids are doing now? They're saying segs instead of sex?
Well, I don't know about like kids, but like people who post like stuff on TikTok and they don't want to get like banned.
Oh, so these are like 30.
Yeah, like, no,
these
yeah,
are
it's like,
30
yeah,
year olds
yes.
doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, come on, man.
Yeah,
Stop it.
like moms will do it,
Out
like
here like caving in.
moms on
algorithms.
TikTok will like say that.
Yeah, well, we know what your For You page is like, Caleb.
Dude, I don't use TikTok anymore. My For You page was a bunch of Drake leaks. I think it was like
Some LeBron highlights? Some LeBron dunks?
yeah,
Some LeBron dunks in 2008, 2009?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then probably just a bunch of girls like doing TikTok dances. Like, yeah, which like 20 like college girls doing TikTok dances is literally what my For You page was. That, LeBron James, and Drake. So
The trifecta.
follow
That's
Ovio Burner.
what you love.
Shot for me _ on Twitter.
Hey, the best
Good to
burner
get your-
in
good
the
to get your
game.
follow-
Best burner in the game.
Now, when Drake's album
No,
drops,
I haven't
you
even
gotta-
been doing that.
When Drake's album drops, you gotta be like, oh.
When Drake's album, that's I think what I'm gonna kickstart it when Drake's album drops.
You gotta be all over the burner. You gotta review like every song.
Oh yeah, like individually. Yeah.
That's
Threads. Threads for
No,
every
and
song.
look out for that because we're gonna do a YouTube video on Drake's
No,
album. Yeah, as soon as he drops it, we're gonna drop one. A review.
Certified lover boy.
Well, it drops
Yeah.
on Thursday night, so we can review that Friday.
Yeah, no, yeah, we
Friday
can. Yeah, that Friday night.
Yeah.
Have it out. We can make clips and stuff, and it's just gonna be like me going crazy, pretty much. We might have to do that in the living room. I don't think we can do it out here.
Need some space.
Yeah, I need some space.
No, we definitely can't do that in the living room for sure. We're gonna need some space to get up and now. If he has like a Jamaican hit,
Oh my God,
Yes,
no,
Jamaican
no,
hit.
You
no.
have to take it to the backyard.
So,
Jamaican Drake. Nah, he might though. I mean,
Oh my
one
God.
dance was a hit.
funniest part about Drake is if, like, outfitted properly, he could probably pass for any race.
Yeah, no, like certain outfits, he definitely looks Dominican. Like he could pass for a.
He looks
Dominican.
Middle Eastern.
He
Yeah.
looks Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
Sometimes he looks Mexican.
When he grows his hair out, he could be white.
When he grows his hair out, he could be Jewish, which he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jewish white.
Exactly.
yeah, that could be a thing. I can see that. He has that little Canadian accent
Wait.
with a man's.
Yeah,
He talks, bro. I don't
he's not gonna
know.
get rid of that.
Yeah, no, he can't.
He has a Jamaican accent.
Jamaican accent. He has
He has a
his
UK
British.
Southern
Yeah, I was about to
accent.
say his British accent.
Oh god.
Yeah. Does he differentiate between his Houston and Memphis accents when he goes down south, or does he just have one Southern?
Nah, I think he just has his
Yeah.
Houston accent.
Yeah, it's just his Houston accent.
He just goes with that around.
And it's like it's almost like it's just
And
it's
then he's-
lower pitch. That's all he does with his voice.
Nah,
It's just
what
like
it
lower
is-
pitch. He comes in, he goes like, listening to DJ Screw, Lil Kiki, that like at the end of November 18th, bumping that Screw.
Nah, I think what he does.
He said
He
driving
does that,
down
but then
downtown.
wherever he is in the South, whatever their slang is, he'll use their slang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he
like,
will.
he can kind of like get away with it.
Drake could be a politician, honestly.
Hey man, he's slick, man.
He knows how to get along with people. That's for sure. And
He knows how to play any crowd. That's why he's as big as he is.
yeah, that's true. He's a performer, living legend.
All right. We were getting crowds, and now you just start going AWOL.
Took a step too far.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro. You're gonna tell me Drake's not a legend?
No, I mean he's definitely.
He's
a
He's a
legend.
legend.
He's a legend.
I'd be lying and say he's not. But
No, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just can't it's undeniable. His presence in music.
All right, calm down.
All right. So the COVID bill.
So the
Anyway,
COVID
yeah.
bill.
So the COVID
Yeah,
bill.
speaking of guys who could be politicians,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Major, defend your guy. Dude.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah.
man. Now he's going back.
Joe Biden.
We don't have 2K
All right, yeah,
checks.
So we don't have the 2K stimmy checks, and
We
they-
bombed
they take
Syria.
bomb Syria.
We did bomb Syria.
yeah, we bombed
Show
Syria.
It was a
Show the strength. Flex some muscle.
It was it was a facility that's supposed to be have Iranian proxy groups or something like that. That's something. That's what I
Yeah,
read.
in Syria, and they took the $15 minimum wage out.
Yep.
But really, we were just urging to bomb some shit because we were.
I mean,
It was we were itching.
Yeah,
we were itching.
We were itching.
I mean, I knew something was wrong when the first day he was in office. He didn't sign the nuclear agreement. I was like, all right, well,
The Paris agreement, or no, the nuclear, the Iran agreement.
Iranian nuclear agreement.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
he didn't sign that.
we really love going against Iran, which to me that's one Middle Eastern country I wouldn't want to mess with personally. Afghanistan, the terrain's terrible. We shouldn't have gone there anyway. So if we couldn't even do anything in Afghanistan, then Iran, they actually have a lot more people, a lot more money. Similar terrain. I actually would not want to mess with Iran under any circumstances, but that's what we're doing. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't think.
87% of Democrats support Medicare for all, though Joe Biden doesn't.
That's your guy, Major.
yeah.
Defend it.
I've never liked Joe Biden that much. I don't know where this came from. I just said I want to be optimistic coming in.
And that's enough for me. So for you to defend it.
Not really. I never said I liked him.
I don't know.
Even the whole I knew we weren't getting Medicare for all. I knew the $15 minimum wage was a front. The stimulus stuff is very egregious.
I mean, they literally got elected off of $2,000
Stimulus. And then the Iran stuff is especially egregious to me because
Oh,
literally
the Republican guy,
said,
Arizona.
we may actually do a little bit to go back to the Iran deal, and he couldn't even go back to what Obama had. And the Iran stuff is especially egregious because we continue to spend money not just on military, but to protect the interests of Saudi Arabia, which is the worst country in the Middle East in terms of human rights and everything else. Everyone who led the 9/11 attack and founded Al Qaeda and leads the Taliban today is from Saudi, and we continue to mess with Iran based off of Saudi interests. And Joe Biden is continuing that trend, is upping that, not just continuing it, but upping it.
Didn't one of the Saudi princes kill a reporter? I think there was
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, that's what.
There's
That's
like
what
some
happened.
documents that came out.
Mhm.
The
And
military
he
released the
and
documents.
yeah, and Biden's choosing not to do anything about it.
Yeah, and like we know, like
Yeah.
everybody knows.
No,
that.
yeah, he knows of it, and he's just like saying like we can't afford to like not do
That
anything.
just
about
shows you how far
Yeah.
just money interest goes. I mean,
Mhm.
Saudi Arabia is very oil rich,
Oh yeah.
and I don't think we want to give up that relationship. Obviously,
Yeah.
not. I mean, it doesn't matter about human rights.
Right.
It's just like the same thing with everywhere else. I mean, Africa, Israel,
Mm-hmm.
just wherever we can take advantage of and pillage. I mean, that's what we're gonna do. So
Well, yeah, the
At a
interest of
certain-
corporate
at a
capital
certain-
is our national interest. Like
Yeah.
that's how we perceive it. That's what we do.
At a certain point, I feel like Saudi is. We take advantage of a lot of places. Like I feel like even in the Israel situation, I think we take advantage of Israel,
we do.
and Israel is using us to basically almost starve the Palestinians to death. But I feel like we also take advantage of Israel. But in the Saudi situation, we've reached a point where I think they're starting to take advantage of us because we have such a dependence on oil that should be unnecessary by now. We should have switched away from it. But we have such a dependence on oil and the jobs and the mid to high level management jobs that we send over to Saudi. And we have such a dependence on like our relationship with their kings and princes that we give them so much for them to carry out their military aims in the Middle East, for them to fight Iran, for them to bomb Yemen, like just obliterate that whole country. And I think in the end, they're going to get a lot more out of it than us, because we all know we're going to switch away from oil, and Saudi is going to has already built up their economy and is really headed in a good direction for their country, economic wise, off of our aid, which I don't say for many countries that the United States goes into and intervenes in, but Saudi, I think, is one of the few countries where I can say they take some advantage of us.
Yeah. No, that's the sad truth.
All right, can you tell them about that?
Oh yeah, I have to tell you about this. There's a Republican representative from Arizona. I can't remember his name, but he wants to send out 10K stimmies. He wants to use the money that we are putting into the foreign aid into this package, I guess. And I think it was foreign aid, and what else was it?
Something about corporation.
Yeah, big tech. The money that we're giving to big tech.
Yeah.
He said take all that money out and give it to the American people in 10K stimmies. I guess like 10K for each household.
Yeah.
10K?
That's actually what we should get right now.
And it's a Republican
all this
calling
time
for that.
for
That's
nothing.
crazy.
From Arizona.
From Arizona.
Nah, I like the confidence, but
Yeah, no, we can't even get $1,400.
we don't even know if we're gonna get 1,400. That might not even get passed.
Dude, no, it's looking scary, bro. I think we'll definitely get 1,400, but I mean, that's not what was promised. You know,
I mean,
like whatever.
I don't think dependents are getting it. So we.
Yeah,
I think dependents will get it, but I don't think we're gonna get We're not gonna get $15 minimum
The
wage.
Senate might say take that out and then we'll pass it. Because they're gonna.
No,
make
I don't
changes.
think. I don't think.
They're gonna
I
make
don't,
some changes with the bill.
Caleb,
I don't
they've
think they're
already
gonna do it with the
limited.
dependents.
They've already capped income at 75,000 for singles and
Yeah,
150,000
why would they
for
not
married
take
couples.
Yeah, but I think they only did that for that reason because of they
they're
were
not
sending it to
giving-
dependents too.
They're not giving dependents money.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm
we'll
telling
see,
you.
but I don't know.
I
I think
hope.
that has to be in
Obviously,
there,
I hope.
especially
I
if
hope they do.
$15 isn't in there.
No.
Like that's at
Definitely
least
not.
that's at least what they could do.
No, they're not. They're not going to.
They're not gonna do it. I don't
We'll
even know
see.
if they're gonna be able to keep Joe Manchin.
No, they're not going to be able to keep Joe Manchin, I don't think. But that's
Then the bill's not getting passed.
no. But I'm talking like with the $15 minimum wage, they're definitely not going to keep him. But if they take the $15 minimum wage out, I can see it be getting passed, like getting Joe Manchin on
You
board.
think Joe Manchin cares about dependents?
I think Joe Manchin
No,
doesn't
but the
want-
problem is that they haven't sent anything out. So like if they don't send it to dependents, they are going to lose midterms. Like 100%, and they're going to lose control of the Senate.
I mean, I
but
agree with you, but
wait, tell me. Do dependents vote midterms though? No, not really.
No, but I'm just saying there's going to be a lot more people that are pissed off about not getting that.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you make it was like 75,000 to 100,000, you don't get anything.
Yeah.
The 75,000 or lower.
Yeah, and that's singles, and then married couples it's 150,000.
So you can make $80,000 in New York and you won't get a stimmy.
Yeah. Well, it was they changed it from 90,000 to 75 to 75 as single filer.
If you're making $80,000 in New York, you need a stimmy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you need a stimmy, bro.
You should have had stimmy.
Yeah, and their argument is like, not everybody needs that money. That is making over $75,000, or anybody who is making $75,000 doesn't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the way they think. I mean, they think that people are going to be good with $1,400.
I think it's
they
so funny,
they don't like they think people are going to be good with $600, bro. If they think people are going to be good with $600, then they are definitely going to think that everybody's going to be good.
They just finessed everybody with those Georgia Senate runoffs.
No, they did.
If you vote blue in the Georgia Senate runoff, you will get $2,000 stimulus checks out the door.
Yeah.
Here we are. No.
I know Warnock is probably mad because he came in and he has to run for re-election in 2022. He came in to work on voting rights stuff, so he probably thought the stimmies were handled. And they were like, yeah, we're not doing this. And he's probably looking around like, well, I ran on this, and I have to run again in 2 years, and y'all didn't take care of this.
Yeah.
No, it's bad.
I know that dude's mad.
Bro, it's the one time. Like, no one's even calling for a recurring $2,000 stimulus.
That's what's sad.
We're calling for one $2,000 stimulus check. A stimulus check. Like, I don't get it, bro.
We've just been conditioned to expect absolutely nothing, and so we're just like begging for a bigger crumb than what we're gonna get.
No, yeah, it's very true. And like I said, I'm not like I don't know. It's hard to say like definitely they're gonna do the dependents, but I just feel like they really need to. Like, and I hope that they feel the same pressure, but.
Say that about a lot of things. So.
I know, but it's kind of like
I can say that about bombing countries. I can say that about healthcare. I can say
okay, yeah, but that's all different. Like it's like
nah,
it is because that's like okay, like we
got like 40,000 people a year dying because they don't have health insurance. So I think Medicare for all would be like a pretty urgent thing if these people had a conscience.
I mean, we're in a pandemic right now.
If these people had a conscience, but
they don't. So
but what I'm also saying is $1,400. It's like to dependents, I think has a way higher chance of any other of those other things. Stop bombings on countries, bro. They're not going to stop.
Obviously, yeah.
And then
well,
Medicare for all.
It's not that big of a concession.
The president doesn't even support that.
Well,
like,
it's not that big of a concession to give $1,400 to dependents. I mean,
that's what I said. It's not as like
But I don't even think
boring as those other things.
I don't even think that's the point. I think they just want to cut whatever they can out of it and compromise however much they can and get away with it. Right.
They want to not spend as at least amount of money that they can, and tell the people they're getting help, but they're not really getting help.
I just want to know, like, why didn't the Fed do this when the stock market was crashing instead of like pumping $1 trillion of liquidity in the market? I don't know. It's weird.
They acted swiftly in like last March or last May, and
last
over the course of like a month.
May, April.
They pumped like over $2 trillion of liquidity into the market, and then
I had a discussion about this in econ because I'm in macroeconomics right now, and there was like a question about whether or not we should like bail Wall Street in those situations, and I basically said, I don't think we should continue to do that, which is, I think, the answer a lot of us would take. And I gave the reasons for giving that money to people more so. And overall economic, it's an overall economic benefit at the end of the day because people will spend the money right back. People with less income have a higher propensity to consume. So the money's going to be put right back into the economy. Whereas Wall Street traders, if you look at it in a purely economic sense, often, first of all, they're actually not good at their jobs. They manipulate markets and they just continue to invest money in ways that are risky. A lot of them do, and they do it in risky ways to hopefully get a large payoff. And if they don't get large payoffs, these mutual funds just get bailed out, and we continue to see that cycle. And so I faced a retort from the professor where she basically asked about like the '09 crisis. With the '09 crisis, she was like, the economy would falter if we didn't get that boost. And I was like, okay, if we're going to reinvest this money into Wall Street, I said we should do so in the way in which we have to break up these larger banks. We have to let these mutual funds fail. We and we still won't do that as a country. We won't break up the banks. We won't buy these mutual funds and basically reinvest that in Social Security. We don't take these steps. We just continue to let these people on Wall Street run amok, and it's really killing us economically because we're going to keep having these recessions every 5 to 10 years.
I mean, that's going to keep happening, though. I mean, with no regulations, you're going to have boom bust cycles. I mean, we've seen this.
Yeah.
I mean, this has been happening for like 20, 25 years, these boom bust cycles. We'll have
It's
2, 3 years of super, super crazy growth. And then the next 2 years, we're losing like over 2 or 3 million jobs.
Yeah, and I'm actually someone I have a more nuanced view on that whole like where do we reinvest the money. I think we can in terms of economic crisis. Not literally every dollar doesn't have to go back to like the majority of people.
Yeah, no,
We
but
can have money. We can have money, for example, with airline industries. I think we can, if airline industries go under and they don't have money for a rainy day, we can nationalize companies. We can buy them out and nationalize them with mutual funds that hold pension benefits. We can absorb that into our current Social Security system. And with banks, we have to do what FDR did in the 30s, which is help them, but then break them up because they've gotten too big. And part of the reason we keep seeing these boom bust cycles is because that law in 1933, Glass-Steagall, which FDR put forward, was repealed, I think, in 92 or 93
yep,
under Clinton.
under Clinton.
So the policies of Reagan, which already deregulated the market, were further exacerbated by that bank deregulation, which really let banks run amok with their loan practices.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we went from Glass-Steagall to Dodd-Frank, it really like accelerated the process of the boom bust cycles, like by a lot. Because it's just weaker. It's a weaker bill of regulation. I mean, it's virtually nothing compared to Glass-Steagall. So.
I mean, it's really simple, and we just won't do it. And it's just like, you know, when are we ever just gonna like turn the tide and be like, all right, this is enough. Yeah. You know, let's actually have some competency in our government. You know, in the way that we handle things. I just don't understand it, dude. Like,
I think there's definitely a turning tide. This period in American history is actually quite unfamiliar, or it's not unfamiliar. We had a period from 1900 to 1920ish, which was very much just laissez-faire and huge wealth inequality. And of course, with slavery, you had my ancestors working for free.
mm-hmm.
So you've always had stark wealth inequality,
Yeah.
stark income inequality. But this period,
Since the beginning, you know, it's like since the beginning.
from the beginning, yeah, the founding fathers were all extremely wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
But this period is different in that we had from the 1930s to the 1970s if you look throughout American history, we had a 40 to 50-year period of progress, both economically, racially, economically and socially. You had in the 30s and 40s and 50s, you had a lot of policies that expanded social welfare. You had the New Deal, which transitioned into the Eisenhower policies of like exuberant infrastructure building. You had an expansion of Medicaid under Lyndon B. Johnson. You had a lot of programs throughout the 60s and 70s that helped people like our parents' age actually do better in their life. You had a lot of after-school programs created in the 60s and 70s. Free breakfast, et cetera, et cetera. And we were really moving towards a better society. EPA, like not everything was perfect, but we were generally moving in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy Carter came in office in 1976. He actually helped unemployment a lot. He realized the need to move to renewables, and that's what started to kill him. There was a situation around OPEC, and about 79, oil prices skyrocketed.
Yeah.
People got mad, blamed the rise in gas prices on Carter. Then they saw him as weak because of the Iran hostage situation, which he probably played correctly. We elect Reagan because of white people's racism and them being upset about people like stuff changing, and B, white people thinking that Jimmy Carter was weak, and we get this backslide starting with Reagan, just this huge backslide of all the stuff we had built up, all the regulations, social programs, all of that. And we've been in this 40-year period of conservatism, extreme conservatism. And I think it's turning though. And I think it's turning.
Yeah. It's tough, dude.
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll
I
see.
mean, we have nowhere else to turn,
We'll
really.
see 2024. I think that'll really be the year that we can actually see with the rising Latino vote, black people voting in larger numbers, just the minority vote in general going up and up every year. So 2024, I think that's the election we'll actually see the trajectory of where we're going.
Yeah.
But
2024 is going to be a scary, scary time, dude.
yeah,
That's going to be like, we're gonna find a lot about our country, and
we're gonna find out if Major's ever gonna put on one of those hats.
2024, baby. Yeah. I don't know, man.
What else you got, man? What's pressing issue?
Lakers got Dennis Schroeder back. When you're missing your starting point guard and a forward and a superstar forward. Did you see how you could lose some games, kind of like the Nets did tonight? So just saying, don't say the Lakers are out yet, because a lot of people are.
That.
I don't think anyone's counting the Lakers out, bro.
Yes, they are, dude.
I don't think they are.
Yes, they are.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it because you're surrounded by Nets fans.
What is that supposed to mean?
No, that's true. Damn, he got you there.
What is that supposed to mean? I'm not seeing Laker doubters because I'm surrounded by Nets fans.
Because Nets fans know that they're gonna have to face the Lakers. I'm talking about all the other fans, all the other teams. Celtics fans hate Laker fans.
Oh, really?
The Lakers.
Yeah. No.
And they'll use anything to hate on the Lakers. And then the rest of the league, pretty much. Clippers, dude, come on, dude. Like Bucks fans hate the Lakers. Clippers fans hate the Lakers.
I don't think
who hates the Nets? Nobody hates the Nets.
I don't think Clippers fans hate the Lakers.
Hates
like no one hates that much.
What?
Nobody
Steve
hates the Nets.
What?
Lakers fans, Clippers fans don't hate the Lakers.
Yeah, Clippers fans. Hate the Lakers.
He said,
No one
nobody
cares enough. No one cares enough.
Ask Clipper fans that live in LA, do they like Lakers? Like, they're going to tell you how they feel about
They'll
it.
be no. They'll be like, not at all. Like, at the exact opposite.
No, they actually hate. Like, it's a mutual, though. Like, Lakers fans hate Clippers fans. Clipper fans hate
Yeah.
Lakers fans. Like,
Also, and that happens with the Celtics, too.
yeah, what do
Do
y'all
the Lakers even care about the Celtics?
Like,
What do y'all arguing?
Lakers have
That must
the biggest hate fan base. I mean, like, haters in the league.
well, they're the
In all fairness, y'all are.
Well,
like,
and
when
they're
y'all
like
come
they're
on-
they're one of the most victorious.
Is
Like,
gonna have the most haters. Like, that's
no,
just-
but that's every year, and especially like
'cause
that with
the Lakers
like,
have the most fans.
huh?
yeah, they have the most fans.
The Lakers have the most fans.
I know, but that's all with that you're gonna
No
have the
way,
biggest hater.
No way. The Spurs have the most fans for sure. Yeah, for sure. They got South Texas a lot.
ESPN's
Laredo.
yearning to put DeMar DeRozan
No,
on
they
every
are.
night.
I've seen DeMar DeRozan in the past 3 weeks on SportsCenter. I'm telling you, man.
We
They're
know
hyping
we know
up
the
the
we know the
Spurs.
agenda.
We know the agenda of HEB. It's HEB money.
It's
dude.
the big HEB. It's the big HEB agenda.
It's HEB.
It's the big produce money. Dude. I know it is.
Yeah, it's Uvalde, Texas.
Nah, they got hella ad money for the NBA, bro. I know what they're doing.
You got
Oh no, an
Rudy
HEB sponsored by the Spurs. HEB
Yeah.
sponsors the
No, they do.
Spurs. That's like their
'Cause
team
Ka-
sponsors.
Kawhi,
It's
remember Kawhi had the
Kawhi has
HEB
the
commercials?
HEB commercials.
Kawhi had an HEB commercial.
Yes. No, you
Bro,
actually are
Kawhi-
right. Like,
Tim Duncan had.
like actually,
Big produce.
no, big produce.
That's why he went to
actually
leave.
bought out.
Why do you think he went to leave? Why would you?
Bro.
He went from HEB
Big
commercials
produce.
to actual.
Wait, tell me, pull up that Kawhi video, dude. I gotta watch
Pull up that.
this.
Yeah, no, it's
Okay,
just
well,
look up Kawhi HEB commercial.
I gotta watch this. Dude.
I watch the Spurs on League Pass all the time, so I saw these all the time.
He actually had an HEB commercial.
Why do you think he went to leave? You're a superstar doing HEB commercials.
But HEB got the bag though.
He was a top
Alright,
5
guys.
player doing HEB commercials.
I'm gonna show you all this real quick.
All right.
Oh, Major, you can't see it. My bad. Hold on. Give me a second.
I've seen them enough.
Okay. Cool.
About to play it.
When did you guys make all of this?
Well, we picked up HEB's Asian stir-fry kits.
They come with the sauce and pre-cut veggies. No chopping. So we use the extra time to master the ancient art of origami.
My frog has serious hops, man, and Patty made an alligator.
Crocodile.
Kawhi, what is that?
It's a snowball.
That's a pretty good snowball, Kawhi.
Yeah, I know.
It's no crocodile.
HEB Asian Stir Fry Kits in a variety of unique flavors.
Bro.
Yo, bro, like they really.
Y'all
do.
see
Is
y'all
that
see why I
worse
went to
than- Is
leave.
that worse than the Caruso Manscaped commercial?
I don't know, dude. The Crusoe Manscaped commercial was
Bro.
pretty bad. Like it was just him just in the
my
in the
God.
mirror just. like,
That clip y'all sent in the group or that Major sent of the RNC or whatever or it was like the caption was like pull up the RNC like
Oh, we may have to share screen for that one, Caleb.
that was funny, bro.
Yours to see.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
It was the one he sent.
Today?
Yeah. It was.
I don't know.
Yeah, that one. Walking. Yeah.
Okay, no, I'd have to like sign into Twitter and stuff like that.
Did y'all see the they brought in like a golden calf, but it was Trump. At
Oh
CPAC.
my gosh,
I didn't see that.
No.
dude, no, his supporters are crazy, bro.
Now they're fired.
Bro, the
Oh,
name-
the Houston. It was the Houston.
Oh,
the Houston rally, right?
Okay, yeah. Well, no, Biden like came to Houston, right? And there was a bunch of stuff outside of it. Is that what happened?
Well, there
Oh
was
yeah,
social
Trump people were
workers and
protesting Biden.
Yeah, Trump people.
Coming-
Yeah, Trump people were like protesting Biden outside of, or in Houston.
stuff. Bro, oh my goodness. So there's a there's like some signs by like Marymount.
Mm-hmm.
You like pass it, and there's this one. It's like this one ranch, like close to Marymount. It says there's like multiple signs, and it has a big. It's like white and red, and it says Joe cheated. And I was like, Trump 2020. He's like,
Oh my god,
it's like, yo.
Dude, no, it's crazy here in the BCS, dude.
bro. One of the
Yeah, I'm never going back.
There's a
hearing this
there's
stuff.
a constable.
I've seen multiple.
There's a
I mean, I got my
constable
Bernie sticker stolen off the back of my car.
literally stole it off your car.
Like, I don't like. How do you explain that one? You know, like
I'm
Somebody
not coming
took the
back
time
for
to take
another
a sticker
30
off of
years.
a sticker off a car, and just like was just like, dude, I can't stand this.
There's a constable that like lives a little bit like down from my apartment, and he still has his Trump sign in his yard.
Oh my god.
And like I look in the driveway, and it's a constable. I'm like, bro, that's funny.
Yeah, I'm not coming back for a minute.
No, you got to, bro. We got
You got
Dutch
to,
Bros
bro.
now, bro.
Yeah, I'll come back like once. I'll come back once or twice just to check it out.
Okay,
See what
did
it's
you
like.
see ACLs happening?
ACL's on.
Yeah, ACL confirmed.
Wait, when are the tickets?
It as of now, like
As of now.
As of
Yeah.
now, it's
I
confirmed.
don't know if the tickets are out.
I don't think they are.
Hold
I don't
on.
think the tickets are out.
I know. No, I told them to tell me, and so as soon as I know, I'll send it to you. But I'm definitely
buying-
getting tickets to that.
I'm buying
I wanna
that,
see
and
the-
then
I
I
wanna
think
see
I'm
the lineup.
I think I'm buying weekend tickets in New York for 2022.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it for Houston, but yeah, for sure, I'm definitely going to see the weekend.
Yeah, you gotta see the weekend.
Like, cause I don't know when he's
I
gonna
gotta see
tour
Black
again.
and
And
Whites.
dude, I went to his
I mean,
last tour, which was
he's gonna tour when he drops the album.
Starboy? Starboy was his last like world tour. I went to that, dude. That was insane, bro. Like he was insane. Actually, I don't know. He might have done My Dear
No, he didn't.
Melancholy.
He didn't.
I don't think he did that. Yeah, I don't
It
think
was
he
EP.
did.
He wasn't touring for EP.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But I thought
once
he
I
would
get-
do it like with a Starboy thing, like go on back on a tour. But I don't think he did.
Once I get paid, I'm buying my weekend in New York tickets.
Yeah, bro. That's gonna be crazy. Where Madison Square
I'm
Garden?
not even going to the
Yeah.
Philly one. I'm going straight to New York for that.
Bro,
Yo,
him
why
and
go to Philly when you go to New York?
yeah, bro, him and
I think it's
MSG,
in
bro.
Madison
Oh
Square
my
Garden.
God.
How long is Philly from New York? Like an hour?
Hour train ride, hour and a half drive.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking the train.
Yeah.
What?
Or drive.
Well, the train you have to pay like 80 round trip for the train.
Oh, you might as well drive then.
Well,
But
I
you're
go up there all
driving
the
to New
time,
York,
so
though,
it's-
so you actually might want to take
I'm not gonna think about how I'm gonna get there. I just need to buy the tickets now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously you want to go.
Actually, train might not be bad
But
though.
ACL's gonna be.
No, I love Amtrak.
Yeah,
Amtrak
no,
is so nice.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Amtrak's trash. Get out of here, dude.
No, Amtrak's nice.
I would
Like,
take it. I would take it.
it like you get it's like a business class seat.
Oh,
not
yeah?
quick.
Do they have
it's
Wi-Fi
so-
on that now?
Yeah, Wi-Fi everything.
Okay, I'm about to say they better have
It's-
Wi-Fi on that stuff. If
and
not,
the-
our
the
infrastructure's
trains go, like-
down bad as.
No, everything.
I was like,
Trains go
bro.
like 85 miles an hour.
Yeah. I don't know how we don't just all have like high speed internet, like everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Like
Like
public good.
we
I
could
mean,
we could
yeah,
do that, dude.
Because
We
it's
could
not
do that
public-
easy.
It's not publicly owned though. Like
Well,
they wouldn't
yeah.
make as much money if they did that.
Yeah, I know.
AT&T.
We need some competition here in the freaking BCS, bro. I'm so tired of Suddenlink, dude.
Oh,
Suddenlink, if you're
yeah.
watching this, you never
Yeah,
mind.
Suddenly, this is
They
not
may
an
cut
ad
your-
for
If you're
Yeah,
watching
no.
this,
This is not an ad for
Suddenlink,
Suddenlink.
you are
garbage.
garbage,
Suddenlink,
absolute
bro.
trash,
One of the
worst
worst-
internet provider.
They make it. Hey, they make
Ever,
it.
yeah, ever.
worst ever.
Y'all
Anyway.
got good internet though. Yeah,
Y'all have a
internet-
1.8
y'all's internet's
star
pretty good.
rating,
But y'all's
and y'all are still open as a business. I don't know how. 1.8 stars?
bro. Every
How?
time my grandma says she goes there, there's always people like up there arguing with.
No, there's always
somebody.
if you go to the
from
Suddenlink,
Suddenlink
if you
and
go to the
they're
Suddenlink
pissed.
store, there's always a line that's
There's a
like
line.
goes to the door and it like wraps around and you have
The
to
building.
wait super long.
They're always.
There's a line that goes to the door.
And like if you're there and you just tell them that you just need to like set up your modem, they're like super relieved because like 90% of people in there are like saying that they're
We have like
yeah,
extensive
complaining.
issues. Like,
Yeah.
And then it's like, bro, it's like certain charges they do is like it doesn't make any sense.
dude, I hate Suddenlink like with
I
the
hate
passion,
Suddenlink
bro.
with
Like,
Then they
I've always
take
hated
forever.
Suddenlink.
Yeah.
Bro, they take forever to come to your house. They take like 2 or 3 weeks to come to your house to like set up a box.
Yeah.
It's like it was like I'm having problems with the box. It was like, all right, that'll be 2 or 3 weeks.
But my,
What? And then they contract people. So like when the contractor gets there, you can't really argue with the contractor because he doesn't technically. He's just contracted by Suddenlink. He doesn't actually work for Suddenlink.
Yeah, so he has like no idea like
So
what you're
then-
talking about.
Yeah, so
you're
there's
like,
basically a middleman in between you and Suddenlink, and like you're not gonna get any answers.
They're just copping out of providing service. And probably shorting people out of the cost of labor. Because
Definitely.
they're not
Oh,
giving these
100%.
contractors anything but exactly how much money they...
And they don't have to give benefits.
they don't have to. So, yeah.
Well, really, they don't
give
really
them-
do it for
Yeah.
cost. They really
Right.
do it for not to pay benefits. Because if you have employees versus contractors, you don't have to
Right.
give them health care. You don't have to give them certain pensions or whatever.
yeah, the Supreme Court's looking into
Cuts costs.
Trump's tax records. They need to be looking into Suddenlink's tax records. They are hoarding money from people, bro.
Ripping off people.
They are ripping people off,
giving
dude.
us, like-
Do you know how much like a gig internet costs?
It's a lot. And even like...
And even
Not
even
for
then,
Suddenlink,
it's
not for
not
Suddenlink.
even a gig.
Even-
Do you know that?
Yeah, they're not.
The gig
No,
internet
no,
is like
gig
800
internet's
megabytes per second
Yeah, it's not-
and
You
like
can-
50 upload.
You can always
That's
scale
trash.
down.
50 the
50
50
upload?
is the cap, bro.
The upload speed
Like
is always trash
big
on
like
Suddenlink.
Austin has like, you know, they have like fiber internet, so you have like you have a gig up and a gig down. You
Yeah.
can only get a gig up, and it's not even a gig, it's 825 megabytes per second, and then it's 50 upload.
Yeah.
And you're like, what, bro? Like, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
it's really bad. My
Like, it's
Wi-Fi's
really bad.
18 down, 2 up.
Yeah, and my mom pays for the gig internet, and I think she pays like $300 a month
For internet?
for well, no, like the whole package, but she has like
Okay, I was about
cable
to say,
and
I
then
was
internet.
about to say.
But internet's like 150 of that, 150, 160, and she can't even get a good connection. You know, like that's bad. That's really bad if you're like you're saying. And it goes down all the time, literally. Like ours goes down every single night around like this time, like 12:30. It'll just like go out randomly.
You better watch out.
I know.
My family was genuinely perplexed because we mainly lived in like bigger cities.
Yeah.
They were genuinely perplexed at how they couldn't get another internet provider.
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
no.
You
It's like-
literally can't.
That's the only one we have.
That's the only one we have. That's the only one you're gonna get. Well, you can get DirecTV,
And well,
but their internet is.
they have internet.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought
They have,
Verizon had something.
I thought
they don't have internet, but you can.
thought you
can
could buy it.
they have
Like a
company-
hotspot?
through Verizon.
They have a company that they work with. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think we did DirecTV
Yeah,
when we lived in UPS. And we
Yeah,
just
you
paid.
can do that.
We ended up paying more, but it was like
That's the
Suddenlink
problem.
was
You pay
so
a lot
bad.
more.
We tried Suddenlink and they were so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
They were just so bad.
No, Suddenlink's terrible, dude. Like it's like actually like I hate them. Like it's horrible
With a passion.
with a passion. But all right, well I think that's probably gonna do it. We're about 42 minutes in.
Yep.
It's a good episode. We just kind of read a little bit, but look out for the Drake album. OVO season coming soon. I've been hearing owls around my house.
That's a sign.
No, I actually did. I swear to God, I'm not going crazy.
Reaction coming after that.
Yeah.
How do you
We're
know?
actually coming up
How do you know what an owl sounds like?
because it freaking hoots. Yeah.
I haven't seen owls.
Yeah, I saw him. So he goes on top of this
saw him?
telephone pole, and I
Did
saw
you see
him
it?
one
Did
night.
you
Yeah,
see it?
I saw him one night. I've only seen him once though,
So we got
but I've
owls-
heard him about 3 times.
So we got owls in BCS.
No, yeah, we do. We
Your
have
house. your
owls
house-
are everywhere,
Your
dude.
house has owls.
No, I haven't heard him in a long time. It's been about I heard him like for the first time like a month ago, and then I heard him like back-to-back weeks, and then I haven't heard him since. But whenever the snow was here, he was here. That's when he was here, and he was like, "Whoo, whoo." And then it's a long pause, bro. Like it's like 10, 15 seconds, and then he'll do it again. Whoo, whoo. And I'm just like, bruh. I'm like, is that an owl? Like I thought I was going crazy at first, and I like paused muted my TV. Because I was watching something, I was like, "Is that the TV?" Because I thought it might have been the TV in like episode I was watching or whatever. And then it kept going, "Ooh, ooh," and I was like, "Bro, that's a freaking owl, bro." So I went outside to go try to see if I could see it, but I don't. It sounded like it was above me, like on the roof. So I was like, or like behind me, because I went out to the back patio.
Yeah.
I'm not going crazy, dude. I
You sure it
promise.
wasn't their like OVO ringtone?
I think he's just too excited for this Drake album.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I feel like he actually might be hearing stuff. I don't know. he's hearing owl.
Because bro, I haven't heard now.
Is that Aubrey?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard of owl over here, so
I swear to God, I heard it, dude. Like I'm not tripping. So
I'll believe it when I hear it.
all right, well you gotta like wait a while. I don't know if he's ever gonna be ever.
Nah, he's migrated.
He might have migrated back north, back to Toronto, man.
That'd be a long flight.
It'd be a long flight, bro. Oh my God. All right, yeah, we're out, bro. I don't know. Oh wait, what?